Gentlemen, are you the type of man that's wearing his pants down underneath his belly? Are you the type of man that's wearing sweatpants because, well, the stores just don't carry your size anymore, and you'll be damned if you're going to an extra large men's clothing store? Well, if that's the case, you're not alone. In fact, it's pretty common. I've been there. It's a form of denial. And I want you to consider this video a little bit of a wake-up call, a reality check here on Big Pretty Man. Hi, and welcome back to Big Pretty Man, the channel for the extra large man who wants to live his life large and in charge. I'm your host, Timothy Big Pretty Crowe. I'm a wardrobe and lifestyle consultant for the extra large man. You know, guys, when I was doing my last video on the 3 items that can make an extra large man look extra fab, I touched on one pet peeve of mine, and that is to not wear your pants down underneath your stomach and to wear it at your true waist. Now, but that reminded me of something I wanted to discuss, and it's something that a lot of big men go through that we never really talk about, and it is a form of denial. Now, it's not a denial that we're thinking we're not a big guy. We know that. We know we're big men. But it is a certain defense mechanism that we have. It's very psychological. It's kind of a not wanting to admit a certain defeat. And that is not wanting to, one, change the size of your pants as you get larger. There's a lot of men out there wearing size too small. And also absolutely waiting to the last moment and sometimes just flat refusing to go to a store for extra large men. I think the reason for this, like I said, is just not wanting to admit the defeat, not wanting to admit that you are gaining weight, that you are now out of the common sizes that you'd find in the regular stores, and forget the malls. You're not going to fit into anything there. But it seems that, so long as you can say, I'm still a 38, then, and when in truth, if you went to your true waist, you're probably more like a 44. Then for somehow you're pushing that off. You're making that better. It is a form of deniability and a defense mechanism. And I think the final form of defeat for many extra large men is when they finally have to go to one of these stores that caters to extra large men. In fact, many just will not do it. And what do? They go to the one size fits all sweatpants. So now you're walking around in sweatpants. Also, they also get into the size shirt you don't normally wear. Once you get past extra large, and you might find some 3 extra larges, but if you go beyond that, like into 4 or 5, you're not going to find those unless you order them online. And a lot of men do order those online. So what happens? You end up in t-shirts that are too tight, and you end up in a pair of running pants for everything. And you really don't have any good clothes. And the jeans that you do have, they fit underneath your stomach, which of course is much smaller than your waist. So what's the result in that? You get what I call the front butt. Yeah, the front butt. And you know what I'm talking about. The pendulous belly. If you pushed it together, it looked like an ass. And also, of course, if you turn around, you've got the ass crack in the back. So you have a double ass feature going on front and back. Guys, it's time for reality. You are a big man. You are a fat man. You have gained weight. You no longer fit into the regular sizes. I am sorry if that's upsetting you. I understand. And as I said in my first video, if it's really depressing you, it's really getting you down, then do something about it. Go to your doctor, get a good physical workup, because guys are fat for different reasons. Guys gain weight for different reasons. Not every little diet out there works. Go to your doctor, get the blood work done, get all the tests done, get a dietitian, start getting some exercise, and take care of your weight. However, in the meantime, as I said before, you need to accept your body for what it is so that you can deal with it. And deal with it means both trying to change it and also trying to make what you got look the best that you can. And you're not going to do that in sweatpants. You're not going to do that with your crack of your ass hanging out, not with your belly swinging in the breeze. You need to go to break down and say, hey, this is what I am. Yeah, I'm going to try and fix it. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Or that, or just accept who you are. And this, be like, you know what, I'm going to go to a place that makes sense, and I'm going to go to a store where I can get clothes that actually fit me. So at least I may be overweight, but I may be even morbidly obese, but at least I'm dressed well. At least I'm not adding what I'm considering insult to injury. I'm making the most of what I have. And all of you need to do this. There are some wonderful stores out there. Of course, the one I would recommend most is DXL Apparel. They don't have like specialty clothes like they used to have. They have all the brand names, Levi's and Ralph Lauren and Lauren, and all the other high name brands, Polo. And so you don't have to be wearing these specialty clothes or like you did with Husky Kids clothes. And you go in there, and there's two things you need to do when you get in there. One, find a good consultant. Most of these these extra large men haberdasheries have really good staff. I know I used to be one of them in one of these type of stores. And you need to go in there and get their help and listen. And once you go to one of these stores, what you need to do is to have them take your measurements. You need to get, and if not, one of the first things you can do is go get yourself one of these, a measuring tape, a clothing measuring tape. You can get these at any section, any sewing section in a department store or in a sewing specialty store. You need to get one that goes to 60, because any smaller than that, it probably won't go around you. Let's be frank. And the measurements you need to get it across your head, above your ears. That's for your hat. Your neck, and down your arm. That will get you your shirt size. You need to do it around your neck, get a good neck wheel, and then from the top of your shoulder all the way down to your wrist, and have them do it with your arm down, not with your arm out. Because with your arm down, it gives that little extra. Because you have the arm out and they do it and then put your arm down, it's going to be too short. You need that little bit of extra that comes down. And then, of course, across your chest, under your arms and across your chest here, and then across your waist down here. Once you've done that, have them also take the measurement from your hip down to your ankle to get your height, to get your length for your pants. And now you take those measurements and you get with one of those consultants and get some clothes that fit you. Get you some pants that fit to your waist. Get a good belt while you're there. They'll have belts in your size. Can't find those in the regular stores either. Get some shirts that fit. Get some t-shirts that fit. And when you go get jeans, they'll say, well, I wear a size 38. And they're looking right at you, and they know. I'll tell you, when I worked in those stores, commonly I'd have a lot of guys would come in just to get jeans. And that'd be the only thing they'd come in for. And they'd come in, they'd be like, I need a size 38. And I am looking at them. And I've measured enough men and done this enough that I can take one look and pretty much get your size within one or two sizes. And the guy's looking at me and it's always like a 38, maybe a 40. And I'm looking at him thinking, try a 44, maybe even a 46. But you know what? I'll always try to tell them, why don't you get it in a bigger size so you can, you wear it up on your true waist. Are you talking about your true waist? No, I wear them under my belly. Well, you should wear them on your waist. No, I wear them on my body. The customer's always right. Fine. I try to talk them out of it. It doesn't work. I give them the pair of pants in 38. They come out with their gut hanging over, but they're happy, I guess, and they buy it. They walk out of the store with their butt cracks showing. Don't be that guy. Go in there and face reality that you are a fat man, that you are a heavy-set man, that you are a big man, and take advantage of it. Be a big man that is large and in charge. Go in there and get a good wardrobe. Get some good clothes. You know, get some things that fit you. You know, use the tips I used in my last video. Get some vests, get some suspenders, and make yourself look good. But stop this denial. This defense mechanism is, so long as I don't go up in that size, and so long as I don't go into a big and tall store, then I'm not really a fat guy and I'm not really lost. I still have a chance. You always have a chance. It's always up to you. It's not about that. What it's about is taking possession of the person you are now and making plans for the man you want to be in the future. That's what it's all about. It's all about confidence. Whether you stay a big man or you lose weight, find your confidence and look your best in the body that you have. Okay? Well, that's it for this episode. I will be getting back to you really soon. I think we're going to cover a lot of new things. We're going to cover some things on grooming. We're going to cover some things on shaving tips. We're going to be covering some things on clothing and how many suits and things like that. And I got a lot of stuff coming. And listen, if you're enjoying this channel, if you're like hearing my big mouth, you know, shoot me a line. And while you're at it, also sign down below here. You know, hit that subscription button, as they say, smash that subscription button, and you know, and give me a join, give me a like, and I'd love to hear from you. Any questions you got, anything you want to know, please ask. Whether it's about what I'm wearing or something you need to be wearing or what's up with all these gods behind my back, give me a holler. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, stay pretty.